What's up, dudes? My name's Otz. Welcome back. So Halloween is literally this Saturday, guys, and I came across this article on delish.com that really sparked my eye and gave me an idea of releasing this surprise video that I don't normally release on this day, so don't expect this always happening. Hey, I'm here. We might as well do something, right? So what we're doing is we're going to be taking a look at delish.com's article on the #1 trendy Halloween costumes of the year you were born. But what I'm doing is I'm doing it a little differently. I'm taking it based on decades, and I'm just going to give you highlights of each one. So let's jump into this. Starting off in the 1960s, in 1969, Elvis Presley was the #1 costume of the year. This makes a lot of sense. Elvis Presley's the king of rock and roll, dude. He was literally the #1 artist from like when he started in like the 50s all the way until he died in 1977 and just was selling out shows. He's literally like, I don't know, the Justin Bieber of the 60s. Justin Bieber of the 60s. I think that's still kind of an outdated thing nowadays. Going on to the 70s, in 1970, the Beatles were the #1 costume of the year. And what's crazy about that is they never really specified which one. It could be any of them or all of them. Collab. I personally would have been Ringo, but that's just me. In 1977, Princess Leia was the #1 costume of the year, and that makes a lot of sense. Star Wars was a huge thing in the 70s, so more predominantly the females, but I feel like the males would have been like Luke Skywalker. We're zooming to the 80s. Let's do this. Okay, this one was a shocker. In 1981, Indiana Jones was the top costume of the year. And what throws me off on that was I never really understood, and I never really got into Indiana Jones. I know, stop. But Indiana Jones, I mean, is a popular series. It just wouldn't have caught my interest, so this wasn't something that I would have expected. I would expect something maybe a little bit more trendy, but maybe that was the trend in the 80s. Dad, if you're watching, let me know. This is a given. In 1985, Marty McFly from Back to the Future was the top costume of the year. And I believe it would have either been that or Doc Brown. I personally think Doc Brown would have just been a better fit for Halloween, but Marty McFly, another good one. 1989, Batman was the #1 costume of the year. This is the same year that Tim Burton released that Batman movie, you know, the one with Michael Keaton as Batman and Jack Nicholson as the Joker. It was a pretty good movie. Okay, we're in the 90s now. Yay. In 1990, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the #1 costume of the year. And to be honest, I probably, out of the 4, would have probably picked Michelangelo. I just relate to him better. You know, I'm just a dude that sits around and eats pizza all day. So let me know what Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle you would have been in the comments below. In 1996, Scream was the #1 costume of the year. You know the one, you know, Ghostface? That guy? Yeah, this dude right here. Yeah. I had like probably 3 of these masks. Alright, in 1997, the Spice Girls were the #1 costume of the year. This makes a lot of sense. This was the Spice Girls' prime, guys. I'm talking like they released big hits like Viva Forever and Stop and Too Much. And then, how could you forget? Do you wanna be my lover? Should I say more? We're going to the 2000s, you know, when it was a new millennium, the internet was fucked, and we all were just gonna die. In 2002, Hermione was the #1 costume of the year. This made so much sense, guys, because literally Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the second movie to the Harry Potter franchise, came out November 14th, 2002. So if I had to make a prediction, that prediction probably would have been that this was just a huge hype and the trailers were already out and everyone was stoked, and Hermione's a badass anyway, so you just you just had to do it. It was like a trend back then. But yeah, I mean, who else would want to flick the shit up their one like this? I mean, who else didn't want to be a wizard from Hogwarts, you know, just swaying away, singing Leviosa and Agio and all that other shit, you know what I mean? In 2004, Spider-Man was the #1 costume of the year. I'm not gonna lie, I probably had the Spider-Man costume. I was like Spider-Man for Halloween like maybe 4 or 5 years of my childhood, so it makes a lot of sense. I probably did it in 2004. I can probably find a picture somewhere and post it on like my Twitter or whatnot. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, go to twitter.com/Astrottz and follow me, because I just created a new Twitter, guys, and I post content and I post bullshit. I like to shit post and I like to send out content. Go check it out if you haven't already, and give me a tweet and let me know how you think I'm doing. In 2008, High School Musical was the top costume of the year. I really liked this movie, honestly. This movie was, in my opinion, cheesy and stupid. I never really was big into musicals though, but to be honest, it's a Disney movie and it did grow on me in the future, and I actually do like the High School Musical like movies now. So that was pretty cool. Probably wouldn't have worn it in 2008. I probably still won't wear it today, but hey, it's there. It was a thing. Oh, the 2010s, baby. My pride. In 2012, Katniss Everdeen was the #1 costume of the year, and about 4 months ago, before Halloween of 2012, The Hunger Games released their first movie, first of many amazing movies, all the way from The Hunger Games to Mockingjay Part 2, and Jennifer Lawrence just does an amazing job in the movie, and to be honest, is one of my favorite childhood movie franchises out there. And the books were amazing too, and that's coming from somebody who never read a book, really. Like, I would only read like fanfics and, you know, Wattpad, and maybe instructions on how to do something. You would have never caught me reading a novel or anything. But that was a series I actually read from start to finish, so good to know. In 2015, Harley Quinn, specifically from Suicide Squad, was the #1 costume of the year. And what's really weird about this one was this was supposed to be for Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad did not release until 2016, August 5th of 2016 to be exact, for the United States. But I remember this trend, like this thing that happened, like it was yesterday. At the time I was working at Taco Bell, and I probably heard it from about 6 to 7 different people a day leading up to Halloween that they want to go as Harley Quinn for Halloween in the month of October. And to be honest, the movie really wasn't all that. The only thing that was really good in it was Margaret Robbie's role as Harley Quinn, as well as some of the tracks that were great at first, and then got overplayed, like Heathens and I'm a Sucker for Pain. Alright y'all, here's a little bit of a bonus round for you, little rapid fire session. I decided to Google up the top costumes for 2020, and this is what I got out of it. So if you guys are ready, I'm just going to send these out. Big list, rapid fire. Carol Baskin from Tiger King. Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey. Awesome recovery. Wonder Woman from Wonder Woman 1984. Black Widow from the Marvel series. A Cat from Cats. The Teddy from The Masked Singer. I don't understand that one. Folklore era Taylor Swift. It's actually a pretty decent album. The Baby Shark Family. Why is that still a thing? Janet from The Good Place. Forky from Toy Story 4. I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this right because I don't watch Game of Thrones, but Daenerys Targaryen. Daenerys Targaryen. Fuck, whatever. And last but not least, an Instagram filter. That's the end of the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed the content, please give this video a thumbs up. It really does mean a lot to me. As well as hitting the subscribe button and the notifications button down below. It does help this channel grow, and it also keeps you in the loop and the first to know when I release new content. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, guys. I just made a Twitter, twitter.com/Astrottz, ASTROTTZ. The link is also in my channel, and it will all be in the description down below as well. You guys have a happy and safe Halloween, Go trick-or-treating. Please wear a mask, for real. COVID's a real thing. And with that being said, guys, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.